So as radiologists, we all work on a desk and with a workstation, and many of us nowadays are in the home office basically. And you know, typically the office is very dark for a radiologist. We don't like lights, we don't want them because we get reflections on the screen which might impede our readout quality and we might do mistakes. And so there's always the question, how can we improve our workspace basically? How can we set up our workstation, our office, so that we have an efficient and good quality workplace where we like to work and where our eyes, especially our eyes, are not suffering a lot from reading the plain films all day, or MR or CT scans, whatever. So I was approached by BenQ, which is a company you might or might not know, and they have this new product here. It's a Screenbar Plus e-reading lamp. And they asked me whether I could do a review from a radiologist perspective of this product, and they sent me this one here for free. And in this video we will now have a look at this lamp and how it might fit into a radiologist work desk. So this is the first review video that I will be doing, so forgive me any mistakes or if it's not like how you are used to it. So I will not make an unpacking and stuff like that, so I will show you the product right away here, fitted on my screen. You can see it's basically a lamp that you put on your desk. That's basically all it is. I can show you the product here from the side. It's really a nice looking and it's really stylish. It looks quite nice. So it's really also, the build quality is quite high. So here you can see the lamp now in use, and it's the only light source apart from the both screens in the room here in my office. And if you look here at this control here, it's really nice and heavy. You can dim the light just turning the button. These are the both extremes. You can change the color temperature of the light, so if you prefer a cold light or if you rather have a warm light, you can change that too. And one of the selling points, what BenQ says, that it doesn't make any reflections on the screen, and you can turn and rotate it here slightly so that you don't have light reflections here from the lamp directly on your screen. You can see my hand is very bright there, but the screen, it's not showing, so the light is not showing on the screen, so that's kind of nice. So if I'm here in my dark office, I can certainly read articles here, so it's a very good light quality, if you will, if you have to do some reading or writing, etc. So certainly one other benefit of the light is that you can actually see your keys on the keyboard here. It's not an issue for me because I have this backlight on my keyboard here, but if you have a keyboard like this, you might even struggle to find the necessary keys if you have a very dark room here. And if you have this light on, you can easily see all your keys there, so that's one advantage. One other very good advantage is that it doesn't take any space on your desk, so you have all the same stuff on your desk that you usually have, and you don't have to put another lamp somewhere. And what I also like, and that was mentioned by other people that reviewed this lamp, it's a USB powered. So basically you just plug it into a very fast USB port that is able to power this lamp, and you don't need an extra power supply socket on your desk or on your wall. So I think that's an advantage. So now the question is it actually useful for a radiologist in daily working? And one thing that you cannot do, at least not with my diagnostic monitor here, is you cannot put it actually onto the monitor because it's too broad here, as you can see. So the monitor is too broad. Let's show you this one like this. So it's too broad and it doesn't fit on here. So that's one disadvantage. The other disadvantage that I noticed, if we have the lamp here, although it doesn't make any direct reflections on the screen or on this one here, I can see some reflections from the desk back to the screen. So in this lower right corner, or lower left corner rather, you can see my hand moving. It's not as black as the other corner because we have these reflections there. So that's certainly something that bothers me, and I wouldn't want to report with this light on at this position here. I was thinking about moving it over here. This might slightly enhance the situation, but I can still see at least some of the reflections. It gets even worse if you have something very bright on your desk, so then you can certainly see it on your screen there too. So I still found a way to use the lamp all day today during reporting, and what I did, I just put this lamp behind my monitor like this. And what this actually does, let me show you. It creates now this ambilight, as you know it from different TVs with ambilight. It's lighting up the back wall nicely, and I get this nice contrast. Basically, it's not a sharp contrast anymore, and this seems to be very good to reduce the strain of the eyes while reporting. And the corners are all black. I don't see any reflections here. I don't see my keyboard lights because I haven't turned them on. And with that setup, I'm quite happy here. Now let me just show you how it looks if the lamp would be off. So this is very dark, to be honest, so I'd rather have it like this. So to summarize, basically the lamp is really nice if you want to do like standard office work, if you do research, if you want to read something on your desk, even if the room itself is not lit well. And it's really nice looking, it doesn't take up any space, so these are all pretty good advantages, and I especially like the button there. However, for a radiologist during reporting on a daily basis, on that position, it doesn't add any value. It's rather even a little bit distracting with having some kind of reflections on the diagnostic monitor, which might impede basically your readout quality in the end, especially on plain films. And it doesn't fit on the diagnostic monitor, at least not on my model. So in the end, although I like the product a lot, it will not stay on this desk because my wife likes it even more and it will go over to her office. Thanks for watching and see you next time.